Surrealism, a revolutionary movement in art and literature that emerged in the early 20th century, captivating the imagination with its dreamlike, fantastical, and often bizarre imagery. Rooted in the exploration of the unconscious mind, surrealism sought to transcend the boundaries of rational thought, embracing the strange and the unexpected, to reveal deeper truths about human existence. By juxtaposing the bizarre and the irrational with the everyday, surrealists challenge our perceptions and invite us to explore deeper layers of reality. The movement spans various forms of art, including painting, literature, film, and even philosophy, leaving a profound impact on modern and contemporary culture. Surrealism originated in Europe in the aftermath of the First World War. That was the time marked by disillusionment and the longing for new ways of thinking. Surrealism grew principally out of the early Dada movement, which rejected traditional artistic values in favor of absurdity and irrationality. But surrealists sought to go beyond mere negation. Their emphasis was on positive expression. The movement represented a reaction against what its members saw as the destruction caused by the rationalism that had guided European culture and politics in the past and that had culminated in the horrors of the First World War. Influenced by Sigmund Freud's views, particularly his theories on dreams and the unconscious mind, surrealist artists and writers began to explore the hidden depths of the human psyche. Surrealists aimed to tap into the unconscious mind as a source of inspiration and creativity. The word surrealist, suggesting beyond reality, was coined by French avant-garde poet Guillaume Apollinaire in the preface to a play performed in 1917. But it was André Breton, a leader of a new grouping of poets and artists in Paris, who gave the definition for this art movement. So the movement officially began with the publication of André Breton's Surrealist Manifesto in 1924, where he first introduced the notion of intuitive art and automatism. Breton, often called the Pope of Surrealism, defined it as pure psychic automatism, by which one proposes to express, either verbally in writing or by any other manner, the real functioning of thought. Dictation of thought in the absence of all control, exercised by reason, outside of all aesthetic and moral preoccupation. Breton believed in the future resolution of dream and reality into surreality, the reality he regarded as absolute. He worked in various media and innovated the ways in which the text and image were united through chance association. His methodology deeply affected origins of future movements, such as abstract expressionism. Here we can see the paintings of the prominent surrealist artists of that time: Dorothea Tanning, Meret Oppenheim, John Miro, Frank London, Frida Kahlo. The primary aim of the Surrealist movement was to resolve the previously contradictory conditions of dream and reality into absolute reality, a superreality. In the same lens as Dadaism, the Surrealists strongly opposed the oppressive rules of modern society, which they believed was fueled by rationalism. Believing that the source of artistic creativity came from the unconscious mind, the Surrealists focused on exploring notions of the irrational and the subconscious as a means of breaking free from the rational order of society. It is believed that Surrealism aimed to revolutionize human experience. It balances rational vision of life with one that asserts the power of the unconscious and dreams. The Surrealist artists find magic and strange beauty in the unexpected and in the uncanny, the disregarded and the unconventional. At the core of their work is the willingness to challenge imposed values and norms and the search for freedom. Surrealist artists sought to explore the realm of the unconscious and dreams through their work, creating bizarre, dreamlike images that defied logical interpretation. At its core, surrealism is characterized by three main themes: dreams, the unconscious, and the irrational. Surrealism in art, poetry, and literature uses numerous techniques and games to provide inspiration. Many of these are set to free imagination by producing a creative process free of conscious control. The importance of the unconscious as a source of inspiration is central to the nature of surrealism. The key techniques used by surrealist artists included automatic drawing and writing, a process where the artist relinquishes conscious control and allows the subconscious to guide the pen, produced spontaneous and unfiltered text and drawings. Many surrealist artists have used automatic drawing or writing to unlock ideas and images from their unconscious mind. They also use dream analysis. Surrealists view dreams as windows into the unconscious, rich with symbols and hidden meanings. Dreams have always fascinated humans, and surrealism is no exception. Surrealist artists often drew inspiration from their own dreams, using them as a starting point for their creations. Dreams offer a window into the unconscious, where thoughts and emotions are free to roam without constraints of reason. Surrealist works frequently incorporate dreamlike imagery, such as melting clocks, floating objects, and impossible landscapes. By tapping into the realm of dreams, surrealism allows us to explore our deepest fears, desires, and anxieties. Another technique they used was exquisite corpse, a collaborative drawing or writing game where each participant adds to a composition without seeing the previous contributions, resulting in an unexpected and often fantastical outcomes. Association. This references the connections that are made between the absurd in the spaces between the thoughts and ideas that are formed in the subconscious. Surrealists enjoyed associating such thoughts with one another, regardless of how distant they were. Irrationality. The surrealists believed that only by disregarding the irrational, individuals could access the irrational, a completely different realm that exists mutually exclusive of the rational mind. Being irrational is a huge part of surrealist identity. For example, a clock might suddenly start melting. A man's facial characteristics might assume that of an apple, and it might start raining men. The techniques used by surrealist artists varied widely and often included collage, frottage, decalcomania, and automatism. These methods allowed artists to tap into the subconscious and create works that defied logical interpretation. Surrealist artists have also drawn inspiration from mysticism, ancient cultures, and indigenous art and knowledges as a way of imagining alternative realities. The movement's aspiration towards the liberation of the mind, as well as liberation of artistic expressions, has also meant seeking political freedom. In many instances, these artists have turned to political activism. There are many noteworthy surrealist artists exist. However, when looking through the artworks that were widely known within surrealism, a few artists managed to stand out significantly. Here are several artists who helped to define the movement into what it is known as today and became synonymous with surrealism, each bringing their unique vision to the movement. Salvador Dali, perhaps the most famous surrealist, Dali's work is known for its meticulous detail and bizarre dreamlike scenes. His painting The Persistence of Memory, featuring melting clocks draped over a desolate landscape, remains one of the most iconic images of surrealism. René Magritte, known for his thought-provoking and often witty images, Magritte challenged viewers' perceptions of reality. His painting The Treachery of Images, depicting a pipe with the caption, "This is not a pipe," illustrates the surrealist interest in the relationship between objects, words, and meanings. Max Ernst, a pioneer of collage and frottage, Ernst created unsettling and fantastical works by blending reality with absurd. His painting The Elephant Celebes features a mechanical-looking elephant in a dream-like landscape, exemplifying his innovative approach. Frida Kahlo, although not formally associated with the Surrealist movement, Kahlo's deeply personal and symbolic works have often been linked to Surrealism. Her self-portraits, filled with vivid and often disturbing imagery, explore themes of identity, pain, and the subconscious. We further discuss Salvador Dali and his eccentric genius of surrealism. Salvador Dali is one of the most enigmatic and celebrated artists of the 20th century. Known for his surreal and dreamlike paintings, Dali's works are characterized by bizarre, fantastical imagery and meticulous attention to detail. His eccentric personality and unconventional lifestyle further cemented his reputation as a cultural icon. In his early works, Dali experimented with various artistic styles, including Impressionism and Cubism. His work began to gain attention for its technical skill and unique vision. Dali's artistic journey took a definitive turn in the late 1920s when he joined the surrealist movement. Influenced by the works of Sigmund Freud, Dali delved into the subconscious mind, exploring dreams and hallucinations through his art. His famous painting, The Persistence of Memory, featuring melting clocks draped over a desolate landscape, became an iconic representation of surrealism. Dali's technique, which he termed the paranoical critical method, involved tapping into his own irrational thoughts and delusions to create art. This method allowed him to produce works that were both startling and provocative, blurring the lines between reality and fantasy. Salvador Dali also explored sculpture, printmaking, fashion, jewelry, advertising, writing, and filmmaking in his collaborations with Louis Buñuel, Alfred Hitchcock, and Walt Disney, further demonstrating his versatility and creativity. Dali's foray into jewelry design began in the 1940s. His interest in this field was driven by his fascination with material opulence and desire to explore new artistic territories. He collaborated with various jewelers and craftsmen to bring his surreal visions to life. Dali used to design the pieces on paper with all sorts of details and very precise shapes, materials, and colors, while the actual making of the jewels was carried out in New York under attentive supervision of the artist in the studio of Carlos Alemany, a gold and silversmith of Argentinian origin. The collection known as the Dalinian Jewels is a testament to Dali's innovative spirit and his mastery of symbolism. Dali Jewels, which represents an extensive collection of works made by the artist between 1941 and 1970, illustrates perfectly the various phases of his artistic evolution. These pieces are not merely accessories, but intricate sculptures that tell a story. Each item in the collection is infused with Dali's unique blend of fantasy, meticulous detail, and provocative imagery. One of Dali's most famous jewelry design, the Eye of Time, features a large eye with a clock in its center, surrounded by diamonds and satin platinum. This piece reflects Dali's obsession with time, memory, and the subconscious mind, themes recurrent in his paintings. The recurring motif of the eye in Dali's jewelry symbolizes perception and insight. Another piece is Ruby Lips. Inspired by his muse and wife Gala, Dali created the Ruby Lips brooch, a sensual piece adorned with rubies and pearls. The design echoes the lips of the actress Maya West, whom Dali admired and often depicted in his works. The Royal Heart brooch. This magnificent brooch is shaped like a human heart, made of gold and encrusted with rubies, diamonds, and emeralds. The heart is engineered to pulsate, symbolizing vitality and the emotional intensity that pervades Dali's work. The Persistence of Memory brooch. Drawing from his iconic painting, this piece features melting clocks made of gold and studded with diamonds, evoking the fluidity and impermanence of time. The Starfish brooch is a captivating example of the artist's ability to merge his surrealist vision with the world of fine jewelry. This piece, like many of Dali's works, is imbued with intricate symbolism and a dreamlike quality that makes it both a striking adornment and a profound piece of art. The brooch is crafted in the shape of a starfish, a marine creature that fascinated Dali and often appeared in his work as a symbol of regeneration and mystery. The brooch is meticulously designed, showcasing Dali's keen eye for detail and his penchant for blending natural forms with fantastical elements. Dali's jewelry designs are rich in symbolism, drawing heavily from his paintings and the broader surrealist movement. His work often explores themes of love, death, dreams, and the subconscious. The use of precious metals and stones adds a layer of opulence, transforming abstract concepts into tangible, luxurious objects. Dali's jewelry designs required exceptional craftsmanship to realize his complex and imaginative visions. Collaborated with skilled jewelers, he meticulously oversaw their creation process, ensuring that each piece met his exacting standard. This collaboration between artist and craftsman resulted in jewelry that is not only visually stunning, but also technically superb. Salvador Dali's venture into jewelry design has left an indelible mark on the world of art and fashion. His pieces are highly sought after by collectors and continue to be displayed in museums and exhibitions worldwide. The Dali Jewels collection, housed at the Dali Theatre Museum in Figueres, Spain, attracts thousands of visitors each year, offering a glimpse into the artist's multifaceted genius. Dali's genius and his ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary continues to inspire and captivate, proving the enduring legacy of one of the most influential artists of the 20th century.